Hi, this is John Hampton, and you are John Robert Hampton, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're here at University of Alabama, Huntsville for the WeatherFest 2024. And depending on which video you're watching, there may be only one video this time because it's kind of rainy and nasty. We might just put everything all together in one video as opposed to three like we did last year, as we probably won't have as much video this time around with it being
It's
rainy.
supposed to be indoor. That ain't gonna hurt.
Well, the indoor stuff, but we probably won't have none of the outdoor stuff like we did last time. We didn't have the last time they had that weather balloon lunch and everything, so we won't have that this time, unfortunately. But we will carry on and show you what we do have. So we'll talk to you later. Let's go on and have it and get it done. So, first of all, tell me your names.
Oh, is it a video?
Yes.
Oh, okay. My name is Hunter.
And you are?
I'm Jeff. We're with the National Weather Service.
So, tell us a little bit about what the National Weather Service does.
Yeah, so we provide forecasts up to 7 days for the entire northern Alabama as well as parts of southern middle Tennessee. And we are the sole responsibility of providing watch warnings and advisories across the entire country.
So when a tornado warning is issued, y'all was the ones that issued it.
That's correct.
Wonderful. So how does these NOAA weather radios work that we have? I know they're great to have, but what's a little bit of the how they work kind of thing?
So this is one of them. So basically, as soon as we issue a warning on our end, it sends a signal, like a radio signal, to a transmitter, and that bounces off and comes to this, basically. In a summary, that's the shortest way I can tell you. And these are on different frequencies depending on where you live. They're set up to different transmitters throughout the area. And this is the NOAA weather radio. This is technically a Midland one. You can use any brand. And then there's also some attachments that you can put on here, such as like a bed shaker, if you're deaf or hard of hearing. So those are attachments that could be available to you if you need them. But that's basically in short how it works. And it will tell you if there's a warning or a watch or an advisory, and it will alert you that that's happening.
Wonderful. We have one of those Midland same ones. It does what it does real well. Well, thanks again for letting us talk to you on Ryland Television today.
All right, thank you so much.
This is Ben Smith with WHNT-TV 19.
What's up, everybody?
So, Ben, what is the advantages of being up early in the morning to do the weather?
Hey, the good thing is you go in early, you get off early.
Hi, how are you? Good.
What is your most memorable weather day?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a good one, there's a bad one, obviously. The good one, we had a recent snow event. Honestly, I think the most fun one was the January 3rd one, 2022. We woke up with about 6 inches of snow on the ground coming into work. One lane with 565 moving 20 miles an hour and four-wheel drive. But I wanted to go to work and come back. I had fun doing that. But obviously the worst one was April 27th. I mean, we were on the air for about 15 to 18 hours in a row. 92 tornado warnings issued, long day. That was the toughest one by far.
So, aside from weather, your other great thing that you're known for is your photography. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it was a blessing for real. It started only a couple years ago. I had never picked up a professional camera, and I got lucky to get on the field for a USFL game, and I went to a store and bought me a cheap little camera, started taking photos, had a ball. Went to another game, kept practicing, started doing wildlife, and it's just picked up from there, and it's been unbelievable. The friends I've made, the events I've been to, the people I've impacted, the support I've had throughout the public has been phenomenal. And I just keep looking forward to it, as I keep going. But photography is one of the biggest blessings in my life.
I have a Ben Smith story. I don't think I've shared this on tape before. My family was eating at Jack's for breakfast. This is when there was supposed to be severe weather later in the day. It's been several years ago now.
I remember.
This young man right here was over in the corner working on the computer and had his cell phone and everything. My son kept looking over that way and said, "Dad, that looks like Ben Smith." I said, it could be. He lives out this way. So when I was carrying our trash to the trash can, I stopped back by and I said, my son says you look like Ben Smith. You looked up and he said, that's because I am Ben Smith. He said, where's that son of yours? I told him I told you where he is at. You had him come over there, and I think you stayed about 10 to 20 minutes with him, talking to him about different things on the radar and stuff like that. And that really impressed him. He said, he may not go into weather, but he said that made him love the weather much more than he had before. It made him where he was more appreciative of the weather and the different kinds we have around here.
Well, I appreciate that. I still remember meeting you on that Jax. So absolutely.
I tell you what, and I'll vouch to this. Every time I've ever seen him in public, Ben has always said hi. May not be able to talk much, especially if he's like getting his groceries or something, but he will always say hi. He's very friendly and very nice, and I think Tennessee Valley has a treasure by having him in our midst.
You're too kind. Thank you so much.
How are you?
This is Pooja. What's your last name again?
Simpson.
Pooja Simpson. With WHNT. You're the newest meteorologist on the team. So, you're not the first person named Simpson to work for the station. Jason Simpson was the chief meteorologist a while back. So, you have high standards to live up to there.
I know, right? No patient, though.
But I can tell you right now, we appreciate you joining the team.
Glad to be here.
What is your thoughts about weather in the Tennessee Valley?
I love the severe weather that comes with it. I don't like the ice and snow. I'm one of those who can't drive in the snow from the south, so that's no fun.
So,
It's Mother Nature's just like.
I understand that prior to being in the weather department, you worked elsewhere in the station. What was you before you was in meteorology?
Yeah, so I still direct on the weekdays. So I'm a director. I put the news on TV pretty much and punch us up. And then I do weather on weekends.
So you have many hats.
Yes. Busy lady.
Well, thanks again for being part of the team.
Do we now?
Yes.
Okay.
This is Jessica Camuto.
Yeah. Oh, you got my last name right. I'm the first right.
I always try to pronounce phonetically. 99% of the time that works.
Yeah.
So, first of all,
Yes.
I know that you came from up north to be down here.
I did.
What is the differences between the weather up there and the weather down here?
Oh my goodness. So I came from Western New York, so out towards Buffalo. The big difference between Western New York and here in the South is definitely the winter season. So up north, I get feet of snow, but then here it's not really like that during the winter. Y'all have like a nice warm, mild winter usually, maybe a couple inches of snow, and then up north, I'm used to like feet of snow. So that's one thing I do miss, but I also kind of like the warmer summers that we do have down here.
I got you. Notice aside from doing the weather, you also do reportering work every once in a while.
I do, yeah.
So which you like better, the weather or the reporting? Or do you like both equally?
I kind of like both equally. I really like being able to cover severe weather, helping to keep people safe, because that's the main reason why I got into what I'm doing right now. Got into broadcast meteorology. I really wanted to be there for people when severe weather happens. I wanted to help keep their mind at ease, especially when those severe storms come rolling through. And even if I can be there for them after the storm as well, I like doing that. And even if I can just be there, be a voice for them to help keep them calm, that's kind of nice for me.
Gotcha. And I have a Jessica story. Me and my wife and my mother-in-law was eating at the Subway in Gurley, and you happened to be at that Chevron that's attached to it, getting fuel for the Storm Hunter.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And I happened to be outside while you're fueling up, and you was very nice, said hi, and everything. So I will tell people, in fact, most of the meteorologists around here are this way. If you see them in public, they will say hi to you.
Yeah.
And They have to get gas for that. That View Hunter does that Storm Hunter does not run on air. It has to have fuel too.
Exactly. Yes, I do agree on that one.
Thanks. Have a good day.